Have you ever been so frustrated trying to verify an online account that you just wanted to give up? Well, it turns out there's a whole online marketplace out there dedicated to one thing: selling pre-verified PayPal accounts. And that's what we're going to dive into today. We're going to look at what's being sold, who it's for, and exactly how these sellers are making their pitch.
I mean, this question right here, it hits home for a lot of us, right? The endless loops of verification, the weird limits on your own money. This isn't just a random question. It's the exact frustration that's created an entire underground market.
So, to really get what's happening here, you've got to put yourself in the seller's shoes. Their whole business model is built on taking these everyday annoyances and turning them into massive problems that you'd pay to solve.
Okay, so the first thing they zero in on, that whole setup process, they paint this picture of a total nightmare where you're sending documents, waiting for days. It feels like you're caught in this web of red tape before you can even make a single transaction.
And let's say you do get through all that, the frustration doesn't stop, because then you hit the wall. Those limits on how much you can send or receive. For anyone trying to do real business online, these limits can feel like the platform is deliberately holding you back. So, they've laid out the problem, they've made you feel the pain, and now, here it is, the solution. They're not just offering an alternative. Nope, they are selling you a golden ticket, a fast pass straight to the front of the line.
So what are you really buying here? It's way more than just a login and a password. The big promise is that you're getting a fully functional, totally verified account that's ready to go from the second you get it. You get to skip the entire painful setup and just get straight to business.
Okay, but a shortcut is only worth it if the destination is good, right? So what are these sellers actually promising you get? This is where the sales pitch really goes into overdrive.
Just take a look at this list. It's pretty smart, actually. It's like they've read your mind. You're worried about getting scammed? It's verified and secure. You hate to waiting? Instant delivery. You're annoyed by those limits? Boom, higher transaction limits. See what they're doing? They're taking every single one of those frustrations we talked about and offering a direct solution. It's designed to be completely irresistible.
And then you see this, the big one, 100%. In a market that, let's be honest, feels a little bit risky, that number is everything. It's a simple, powerful promise. It's designed to quiet that little voice in your head that's whispering, what if this is a scam?
Now, you might think it's a one-size-fits-all kind of deal, but no way. These sellers are savvy. They know that different users have very different needs, so they've come up with a whole menu of options.
And on that menu, you've got two main flavors. First, you've got the old and aged accounts. The idea here is that an account with a long history looks more trustworthy to PayPal systems, so you're less likely to get hit with restrictions. Then, if you're trying to scale up, they'll point you towards the business accounts, promising higher limits and a more professional look.
All right, so we've seen the product, we've seen the promises. Now let's break down the pitch itself. How do they actually convince someone to pull out their credit card and buy one of these things?
Just listen to the language here. Unlock, ease, confidence, hassle-free. This is pure marketing genius. They're not really selling you an account, are they? They're selling you a feeling. They're selling you freedom from all that frustration.
And they make the actual process of buying one look as easy as ordering a pizza. Just 4 simple steps. The message is crystal clear. Setting up a real account is a complicated nightmare, but buying one from them? It's totally effortless. And here it is, the final push. This one line perfectly wraps up the entire sales pitch. It's all the convenience you want with none of the hassle you hate. It's a direct appeal to our need for everything to be quick and easy. So when you boil it all down, the whole pitch comes down to this one simple, powerful idea. Why on earth would you go through the pain of building something yourself when you can just buy it, ready-made and good to go? It's sold as the ultimate hack for modern life online.
And that leaves us with a really big question, doesn't it? Whenever a market for shortcuts like this pops up, it's not just about the people selling the shortcut. It's a huge reflection on the system they're trying to get around. So, what does this whole marketplace really tell us about the frustrations that are baked into the official way of doing things? That's definitely something worth thinking about.